second attempt has been made on my life. Now that I knew my family was safe, I was ready to start ramping up our efforts. After word of Delilah's passing got out, a fire was ignited under a lot of our more passive support's butts. Our numbers have been growing at an exponential rate since then. I mean, it's seeming like we might be able to win this one on numbers alone. It's so heartening to see, especially knowing it's inspired by the death of someone so special to me. Feels as though it won't be in vain now. I called for a meeting of the Furian generals, who sit right here in the main chamber. We needed to start coming up with our final plan, as well as internal efforts to try to get new recruits battle ready ASAP as possible. We need them on the lines, ready to go. With everyone that's been joining up, we've been developing an issue of there being too many people with no direction. Oh, how's the saying go? Too many cooks? That's kind of what it's feeling like here. I sat everyone down as I paced back and forth across the bunker, explaining the importance of a unified strategy. At one point, I was passing behind the flag right back here, when in a moment, chaos suddenly overtook the base. A piercing whistle sound echoed off the walls of our cave as a single sniper shot hit the flag before it dropped to the ground. Lockdown protocols were immediately activated. All the generals quickly sprung into action, covering the entrance of a boulder as they hurried me deeper into the bunker, out back that way. My decision to make the new flags out of bulletproof material proved not to be overkill after all. Thankfully, tragedy was avoided today. I'm not sure our cause would have sustained another shakeup in leadership. Eventually, it would just start seeming like we can't take care of ourselves, and people may feel scared to show support for fear of their own lives. It gets so hard being a leader sometimes. And I know that I volunteered for it, but it was more out of duty and obligation to Delilah and the cause than any true desire to lead. And now I'm forced to be a strong figurehead for a growing coalition of thousands of people, more than I ever oversaw as a general. It only grows harder and harder by the day, especially as my own PTSD keeps worsening day by day. Even more so now that a second assassination attempt was made against me. Just as I was starting to think the Council's true desire was to keep me alive and tortured. I can't predict anything about them anymore. I used to think I knew everything about them, but we were so close. Then I realized I barely knew anything. No. It feels really weird to have not talked to any of them in over a year. I almost grew to feel a sort of familial connection to them. And now they just tried to kill me again. I know I was just a pawn to them, but I really thought we almost had something special. Still can't believe I fell for it all. I don't know how I'm supposed to trust anyone again. Hell, I was almost kidnapped by those posing as rebels. I have a hard time even trusting my own generals these days. The only person I feel I can really trust is my mom. Said she's been on the rebel side since before I was even around here. At the very least, they hurried me off in a jiff. So I know that right now, they want to keep me safe. And this the high of horseback riding for the night after we stole weaponry. That was an amazing night. Now, anytime I close my eye and try to sleep, even the sound of floorboards settling will startle me awake. I'm lucky if I get an hour of sleep these days. That feels like a miracle. Sometimes I do want to give up. It's hard living with my ruminating terrors. The no sleep, the nightmares, the heartache. It'd be easier to quit. But I've never been known for taking the easy way out. And I can't give up on my planet now. For one reason or another, I enlisted initially for the sake of my planet and helping all the citizens the best I knew how. And now, I am in charge of exactly that change. But for the right reasons. I need to bring an end to this war. Otherwise, innocent people are going to keep getting hurt and caught up in a myriad centuries-long lie that has resulted in a conflict that is finally bubbling over. I miss the old days. I said it, I do. I miss the days I could just be a silly, carefree clown with chat. Talking about being an idol. Ordering fun equipment. Now Pebble falls off of a ledge and I scream. I know eventually I'll be able to be that clown again. Once the conflict ends. I know things will go back to normal. Even if I never do. I can get through this. I can get through this. As long as you're with me. Just please be patient with me, chat. My recovery is gonna take a while once this is all over. And I know I can get through it with you. I'll talk to you soon, okay?